close out, I want to just say a few things. Number one, honor where you are in whatever process you're in. I just want to underscore the importance of us processing our trauma, the experiences that we're having in this moment. You don't just have to keep running on the rat race as business as usual. I think in order for us to continue this marathon for justice, we have to be willing to pause and handle our unhealed trauma and be willing to process and pick and choose how we want to use our energy. I think sleep is very important. We talked about that a lot. So I just want to remind people to get sleep. It's okay to hit your snooze button. It is okay to cancel a meeting. It is okay to say, I can't make it today because, I'm trying to exercise some self-care. And obviously you need to use discretion and judgment with that. But I don't ever want us to feel like that we're so important that we can't ever say, I need some time. I need some time for myself. So we have to remember to give ourselves permission to do that. I also want to say it's okay for us to move slower than we normally do. We are in the middle of a we're in the middle of a pandemic and a revolution, and we don't know if we're gonna have a post office tomorrow. So there's so many things happening, and you might not be as productive as you were before March. And that's okay. And I would say honor your productivity for where you are right now. So it's okay for you to have a day where you don't get through everything on your checklist. Maybe today you only get through 2 things because that's all you had in you today. And that's perfectly okay to adjust and not hold yourself to those same expectations. There's something that we talk about in adaptive leadership. They're called anchors and sanctuaries. And I just want to close us out in that. And adaptive leadership is the process. This is coined by Ron Heifetz from the Harvard Kennedy School. And he talks about leading people through change that requires mindsets, behaviors, and cultures. It's very tiring and dangerous leadership to be involved with. And one of the things that he talks about is the importance of having an anchor, which are things that can pause you in the moment to remind you that everything's going to be okay. That's the breathing technique that Carmen did. That's the 4-step process that I talked about. That's the moment of collecting yourself, the 30-minute calendar appointment. That's a moment of just pausing. And just like an anchor in a ship, you're reminding yourself of what's important in the moment. That could be laughing, video, joy, whatever it is. So that's an anchor. We all should have anchors. So, when you get off this, ask yourself, what are my anchors to pause me in the moment? The last thing is a sanctuary. Sanctuaries are daily practices of renewal. So we all talked about, some form of prayer, meditation, sitting with our family, service. But a sanctuary is unique in that it allows you to release all the pressures of the world. You're not thinking about trying to end sexism or racism. You're actually just using this as a time to recharge. So we all need to make sure that we have a daily renewal practice, whether it's walking, sitting at the water, whatever that is for yourself. You need to have that so that you're able to continue to tune into yourself and remember the importance of loving on you as well as loving on everybody else. And I'll end with my line I say all the time is that you have power and choice in every situation. It's up to you to decide how you want to use them at any given moment. Thank you.